Greetings one and all, this is Rhythmworks and welcome to my channel. What is Guanin? Well, the PlayStation Now beta is Guanin. And before I go any further, I just want to thank Sony for actually sending me the code so I can basically rifle through all the games that they had on offer. And I've already reached my decision when it was actually released in North America, but for YouTube purposes and for peeps in the UK and subs in the UK that are on my channel, I'm going to go through it again. Basically what PlayStation Now is, it's more or less a game streaming service, plain and simple, like what films are to Netflix. Do you know what I mean? So that's what it is. Now, going into it, you will see all the blurb that's associated with it. Looks kind of impressive, what you see there so far. But then sooner or later, common sense will soon sink in. And I'll tell you why. You will see a selection of all the games that are available. Now, it's kind of misleading that you got Nathan Drake on the top left-hand corner, but the game is not in there. Uncharted is not in there at all. So that's a bit misleading. When I got the code to play the beta yesterday, like a blue-ass fly, I was going mad. You know, because when you get stuff free for either 2 days or 30 days, you know, you tend to want to just scrape up everything that is possible to scrape up that you are interested in playing. So basically what happened, I got that, I got that, I got that, I got that, etc, etc, etc. You know, so the list of games that they have is basically PS3 games, and it's a minimal selection, you know, but it's a well-rounded selection, I have to say. But anyway, I decided to play Payday The Heist because that was a game that I had on the PS3. So I wanted to find out how the experience would fare on the PS4 with it being a PS3 game. So anyway. Oh, before I even go any further, because I already selected this game, I'm going to go into a game that I haven't selected, so you'll see what the experience is and what the options are. So let's say, for example, I want to play Beyond Two Souls. I'll click onto that, and it will give me the option of 2 days or 30 days. And if I want to rent it, it will still ask me to confirm 2 days or 30 days. But either before or after you rent the game, more than likely before, it will prompt you to do a connection test. And you go through that process. And I know my connection is good, so it's not even a spoiler alert there. Connection test pass. Tell me something I don't know. But anyway, going back. So you have the option to choose 2 days or 30 days, okay? And then when you make your selection, on your menu, instead of it saying from free, it will state playable as shown by Homefront. Okay, so now I'm going to go into Payday The Heist. And it shows me that I have 29 days left to play it. Spoiler alert. I've got to say it from now. I didn't rate the experience simply because of the fact that, like I said, your enjoyment is going to be heavily reliant on your internet connection. Sony might be doing everything right with their state-of-the-art tech from their end, but if your internet connection is not up to par, you're screwed. I mean, even when you try SharePlay out with your brethrens them, if your internet connection ain't good with SharePlay, it is definitely not going to be good with PlayStation Now. And my simple solution to your problems, where PlayStation Now comes in, drum roll, is to keep your PS3 and to keep your PS3 games. Yes, I said it. Keep your PS3 and keep your PS3 games. If you don't have a PS3, buy one. They're dirt cheap. PS3 games, they're dirt cheap as well. And I'm just suggesting the older games. Don't even think about the new games if you've already got a PS4. It just doesn't make any sense. But for older games, yeah, by all means, buy them. They're cheap to buy. But with Payday The Heist, it makes no sense. And I'll tell you why. Because Overkill are going to be releasing Payday The Heist and Payday 2 all on one disc and on their DLC, and the DLC as well, I should say. And it's just not going to make sense for me to rent this and not have an equal experience as I would do on my PS3. Because playing this reminded me of when I bought the PlayStation TV. Even though they were wired up the jacksie, it still did not work. With shooter games especially, you're not going to get that same experience. But my experience with Payday The Heist as a shooter, as a first-person shooter, I felt like I was playing in molasses. It was so freaking slow. Very slow to respond. And I don't want to be paying for that lack of experience. Do you know what I'm saying? On top of my PS Plus, on top of my internet, on top of my electric, on top of my peripherals, which I'm going to go through probably like around once a year. Who knows? But I don't want this to be another monetary expense, especially when I'm not getting the same experience from it. So why try and upgrade the experience and pay for that experience when you're just going to have a lackluster experience on top of everything else? It makes no sense. And especially with a game like Payday, which is going to be releasing or remastering or whatever you want to call it onto the PS4 anyway. So why would I even want to rent the game at this point? Right, let me just change this. Right, shoot the cameras. It just feels so... See, I'm missing. Does not feel... No. You know what? I'm done. I can't play this game when you start. Overall experience, 1. Video quality, I have to say, it's pretty good. I'll give it a 4. Audio quality, I'll give it a 4. Audio's pretty good. Responsiveness, I wouldn't even give it any stars, but I have to give it something. So I'll give it a 1. Submit that. Thank you for providing feedback. A pleasure. And like I said, I want to thank Sony for giving me the opportunity, but in reality, it just doesn't make sense, man. For me, I don't rent games. You know what I'm saying? If you've got something like SharePlay, why are you going to rent the game? Especially if other people's got it. But I do understand it's for PlayStation 3 games. But why do I have to pay for playing PlayStation 3 games if I've already got a PlayStation 3 console and the same games for those consoles, for that console? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So why am I going to fork out more money for that experience when I can have the same experience for free just for the price of the game that I paid for before? And even if I don't have the console, I can buy the console for a cheaper price and buy the games for a cheaper price as well and have a better experience. One-off payment. I don't have to be going through the 2 days or 30 days. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Makes no sense. But anyway, that's just my viewpoint on it. Let me know your viewpoints on it. Does it make sense? Or is it just another way of Sony to just squeeze the last living red cent penny out your ass for their old selection of games? Let me know in the comment section below. But anyway, that's it for me for now. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. And you know the coup as always. Whatever the game, platform, media, genre, happy gaming. Because that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. And until I catch you guys on the next one, stay blessed and stay away from this PlayStation Now beta. It just ain't worth it. Megan.